So you need a backpack here and a backpack there.
All right, I'm going to start it, or if you want to start it.
What's that? Just start it.
Good?
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go. Welcome to volleyball again. Northern Lights 15 Xenon. We're underway here in the President's Day Classic. Middle attack. It's a good one. Jiguashvili scores for Northern Lights. And happy Valentine's Day to all from Council Bluffs, Iowa, actually. More on that in a minute. Free ball over, picked up by Fetro. Back set to Sakura. Sakura into the 6, bumped up nicely. Strong side attack over the block, dug by Gleason. Stadler goes to Fetro down the line. Good spot, but picked up. Middle attack, nope, roll shot over. Munson is there. Stadler's going to go outside. Fetro's going to give it a go down the line. Picked up nicely. Right side attack, nope, it's a free ball over. Munson gets underneath it. Stadler is going to go into the middle. Jiguashvili scores for Northern Lights. Back-to-back kills for Jiguashvili, and it's 2-0 Northern Lights. Stadler deep into the one. In system, middle attack, big swing off the block, but comes down. Point to VCN. Club based out of Lincoln, Nebraska, just down the road. And they're on the board. Serve over, Munson is there. Stadler with options, right side to Fetro. Tip shot, picked up nicely by VCN. Middle attack goes over, Fetro sends it up high. Stadler gets up, but sends it into court 10. Don't know the exact number, but it's not 10, it's probably 68 or something like that. We're in the field house here for today, and we're just excited to be here. Serve over into the 6, Munson is there. Stadler's going to go outside. Sakura steps into it, tip shot, picked up by VCN. Middle attack, doesn't come. Point Northern Lights. Into serve now, Tao. Fetro will get a break. Tao, good serve. Good pass in system. Strong side attack, tipped over, picked up by Gleason. Munson to Stadler. Sends it deep, picked up by VCN. They're going to come strong side. Roll shot blocked back by Jiguashvili. Tip shot over. Sakura sends it up high. Stadler goes outside. Gleason's going to step into it and send it into the bleachers. Point VCN, and it's 3-3. Early set number 1. Watching numbers here, maybe a battle today. There's no Wi-Fi in the building, nor is there good cell service. We'll do our best. Here comes VCN, sent over. Munson punches at it. It finds the floor. VCN with the ace serve, and they lead. First time in set number 1. Head serve over. Tao sends it up high. Munson to Gleason. Gleason roll shot over the block and to the floor. Gleason scores for Northern Lights, and now we're tied at 4. 4-4 the score on court 67. You'll see 9 on the padding, but this is 67 as Munson goes down the line off the net cord. Touch called, point Northern Lights. She touched it. Looks like the R2 says no touch. Everyone here saw a touch. Maybe it was off the bounce. Who knows? Anyway, point to VCN. And they continue to lead 5-4. This is the BC seed of Pool 7. Northern Lights comes in ranked, seeded, better phrase, seeded 14th overall out of 40. Here comes VCN. Up and over. Munson gets underneath it. Stadler's going to go back to Sikora. Sikora, big swing down the line. Scores for Northern Lights. VCN bench didn't like the in call. They all thought it was long. Doesn't really matter what they think, just like it doesn't matter what I think. Sikora now serving 5-5. Up, down the line, good serve, nice pass in system. They're gonna come strong side, big swing, nope, tipped over. Sikora with the dig. Munson's gonna go outside to Gleason. Gleason over the block, popped up nicely by VCN. They'll come strong side free. Munson to Sikora. Sikora goes back to Helbersma. Tip shot over. Picked up by the libero. Free ball coming, and there it is. Tao gets underneath it. Sikora with options. Tries to find Dante. Gets stuck in Sikora's hands. Point VCN. VCN now leading 6-5. Good serve. Gleason sends it into the bench area. Sikora can't get it. They're metal benches. They're not going to move. You want to be careful with that. We don't need any bruised and battered shins, knees, etc. Lots of courts here in the field house. It's relatively cramped, but they do a nice job packing them in. It's a good serve over. Munson goes down to get it. Sikora can't pull it out of the net. Ace serve, VCN. And now they lead 8-5. Serve over. Gleason is there. Sikora all the way across. Helbersma, the lefty, sends it over. Picked up by the libero. Strong side attack. Doesn't come. Point Northern Lights. Back to serve now is Gleason. That means Fettrell reports back in. Tao gets a break. And Gleason sends it into the 5. Good pass. Strong side attack. Two-handed over into the campfire. Point VCN. Nice shot. Just over the block. And now libero Emily Tran, number 55, to serve. VCN runs dual liberos. Tran sends it off the net cord. Munson there. Good effort by Sikora, and Dante sends it over with two hands. Now here comes VCN. Strong side attack is long. Point Northern Lights as the ball rattles around the field, Mike. You might have heard a thump thump. No damage done as Dante comes back to serve. Munson will get a quick breather. Dante goes down the line, pass in system, right side attack, big swing. Sikora with the dig. Dante goes outside. Halbersma into the 6, picked up nicely by VCN. They're going to come strong side. Big swing over the block. Look out. Definitely damage done there. Field mic gone. Tripod gone. Huddle cam gone. Hopefully no damage. We lost a iPad at the January thaw. I missed what happened here as we're trying to reset everything up. Definitely took a knock there if it wasn't evident. Looks like 9-9. Dante's going to continue serving. Dante into the 6. Good pass in system. It's over. Sikora's going to go back to Halbersma. Big swing through the block. We got a kill and a net violation. No 2-point plays, but that'll get a timeout for VCN. Give us a chance to try to reset and get things going. I'm going to get some Chad Johnson music here just so I can finish cleaning up.
County 1876. Grayback rebels trying to run the risk, seeking vengeance for their southern pride.
All right, we're back. Looks like we're about ready. Dante is gonna give it a go. 10-9, Lights leads. Dante over, good serve, good pass. Right side attack, big swing, blocked by Gigoashvili. Middle attack, over the block. Sikora punches at it, sent up high by Fetro and freeballed over by Halbersma. Here comes VCN, strong side attack, over the block. Nope, into the block and tipped over. Sikora is there. Dante is going to send it up high. Fetro roll shot over. Tricky little shot picked up, and there's a swing. Dante with the dig. Sikora, nope, that was Fetro. Sends it up high, Sikora over. Here comes VCN. Middle attack, big swing off the high hands. Gleason's there in system. Let's see what we can do. Fetro, big swing down the line, scores. Get in system, and good things happen. Point, Northern Lights. Dante continues at the service line. 11-9. The Lights lead. Into the 6, passed up nicely. Right side attack, big swing off the block. Dante punches it up high. Halbersma brings it back nicely, and Gleason goes deep one. Picked up by VCN. They're going to go right side again. Tip shot over and score. Nice shot there by VCN scoring. Oh, I just noticed a bent leg on the tripod too. That ball came in with heat. All right, Northern Lights 11, VCN 10. Serve over, Fetro goes down to get it. Sikora back to Halbersma. She sends it into the 6-1 seam. Nice pickup, right side attack. Big swing, but it finds the net. Point Northern Lights. 12-10, Northern Lights by 2. Paige Stadler back to serve. Stadler up and over and in. Stadler finds the back row for the ace serve. 13-10 the score. Lights by 3. Stadler serving once again. Short this time. Picked up. Sent over. Fetro is there. Stadler over to Sikora. Sikora down the line. Punched at, but not coming back. Point Northern Lights. They've opened up a 4-point lead. Stadler continues at the service stripe. Stadler into the 1. Passed up high. Back row attack. Nope, middle attack. Big swing. Finds the net. Point Northern Lights. 15-10 now. The lead's a handful. Stadler again. Nice corkscrewing serve. Tough, tough, tough. It's not coming back. We'll give her an ace. Point Northern Lights, and another timeout on the floor by VCN. A very warm Valentine's Day to all. It's a beautiful day down here. 45 outside, probably 74 inside. It's an open facility, but I love what they've done. They've got a lot of insulation on the ceiling, so it's not as loud as you might expect. With, let's see, 4 times 3, 12 courts crammed into this space. Incredible efficiency. You can see the ref stands actually fold up into the ceiling. They don't roll off. So slight disadvantage on our side because all the infrastructure is there. Generally, that would be a replay if it interferes with the ability to play. We'll see what they do here. Stadler with a 6-point lead sends it over. Good serve. Pass up high, out of system. Free ball over. There it is. Gleason to Stadler. She's going to go to Sikora. Sikora over the block. Picked up nicely. Free ball over. That's a double contact. Point Northern Lights. Northern Lights now leads 7. 17-10, 7-point advantage for Stadler. Stadler into the 6. Passed up nicely, right side attack. It's not coming back. Fettrell punches it over. And here comes VCN again. No, they don't. Point Northern Lights. Northern Lights taking control here. Second stage of set number 1. You saw the A seed beat the C seed in the previous match in 3 sets. Opportunity for Lights if they can get some winning. Jiguashvili, stuff block. Northern Lights for the point, and now 19-10. And Stadler is going to try to double things up here. Stadler, good serve. Oh, nice scramble by VCN, sends it over. Sikora is there. Stadler's going to go outside. Fettrell steps into it through the block, but dug up, punched over. Stadler sends it up high. Fettrell to Giguashvili, backhander over. Here comes VCN. Free ball off the neck cord. Stadler there. Sikora wants it. Goes across to Fettrell. Fettrell off the block and to the floor. Fettrell scores for Northern Lights, and they do in fact achieve the double up. 20-10. Northern Lights in their red jerseys in the red zone. Stadler looking for the sideline, can't find it. Point VCN. Chasing the ball down, here we go. Serving for VCN, send it into the 6. Munson sends it up high. Stadler into the middle. Jiguashvili looking for the sideline, just misses. Point to VCN. This is Goodwin serving for VCN. Goodwin launches into the 6. Munson is there. Perfect pass. Stadler outside. Sikora, big swing down the line off the block to the floor. Point Northern Lights. They ruled not off the block. And point VCN. Volleyball gods have spoken. Point Northern Lights as that serve sails past the baseline. Tao now into serve. 21-13 the lead. Tao up, she goes down the line. Passed up high. Strong side attack coming. Tip shot over the block. Stadler picks it up. Munson's going to go outside. Gleason steps into it, into the 5-6 seam, picked up by VCN. Sent up high. The strong side attack results in a net attack. 2 players kind of run into each other. Point Northern Lights, and now it's 22-13. Tao sends it over strong, deflected into the crowd. Point Northern Lights. Ace serve. Elba Tao. Tao again now. Good strong serve. Oh, just catches the top of the net. Falls on the light side. Point VCN. Good strong serve, but it's long, and now Lights on the hook, 24-14. Greta Munson back to serve, looking to take set number 1. Approach, serve, it's short, it's an ace serve. Greta Munson, we know what that means. The Munsons have earned a drink of their choice. Ace serve on the hook. Point Northern Lights, and Northern Lights takes set number 1 in this best of 3 match. I'm going to step aside quickly, let you listen to some Chad Johnson music as I finish getting some things together.
Let it cry, let it be. Last kiss for you and me. We'll turn the page, the win and the win. Heart of gold, heart of love. Can't see it's all above. Well, what's worth gets better every day. Feel the good walk coming on and an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. God, not a lie. You can't always get what you want, but you'll be proud every Saturday night. Mama tried, daddy lied. Who thought I'd walk the line? Well, yes, it's true, but you both can't survive. Feel the good walk coming on and an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. Man on an old dirt road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. Was prison on a runaway train. Never thought I could feel such pain. She rode a rescue ride along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. Mary Jane, last dance, well, it's all the same. Well, old red's creeping outside. Turn up the lights, turn on the tunes. Martin Ziller and a sonic boom. Well, honky tonk, women don't be cruel.
All right, getting ready to go here. Set number 2. VCN's going to serve, and we start set 2. Now into the 6th. Gleason goes down to get it. Can't come up with it. Point VCN, and they start set number 2 with an ace serve. This is Krupka serving for VCN. She sends it down the line. Fettrell is there. Sakura's going to go back row to Gleason. Nope. Fettrell punches it over. Deep. Nice shot. Ace. Kill for Fettrell. As Fettrell and Gleason tried to decide who was going to take it. They were both there and ready, and now Stadler will serve 1-1, set 2 with a 1-set lead, Northern Lights. Good pass and system, strong side attack. Big swing off the block. Jigu Ashpali laughing as she slam dunked the net on that one. So it was a good kill and a net violation, fortunately. Only 1 point on that as Wallinger serving for VCN. She looks into the 1-2 seam, finds the bench, point Northern Lights. We're knotted up at 2-2 in set number 2 of the President's Day Classic 2026 edition. Tao, good serve, sent up, almost over. Sent down the line. Stadler gets a piece of it. What a play by Munson as Stadler sends it over free. She definitely thudded as she hit the floor. Excellent hustle by Munson. Great job by VCN getting the ball over. Sikora, two-hander, double contact, point. VCN. Munson with a sprawling touch. Definitely hit the floor hard. She looks just fine as Hanley will serve for VCN. Hanley up. Good strong serve. Munson sends it to Gleason. Gleason into the middle. Stadler from her feet finds the 1-2 seam for the kill. Stadler from her feet, roll shot, finds the 1-2 seam and scores for Northern Lights. It's 3-3 now. Munson back to serve. Set 2. Munson up, down the line. Nice pass in system with options. Strong side attack off the block. Picked up by Tao. Stadler sends it to Sikora, but unfortunately it hits that stanchion that I was talking about. I think that one was headed out anyway, so no interference there. It's a point VCN, and they lead 4-3. And to serve, this is Jacobson for VCN. Jacobson sends it over and short. Great serve. Just crosses the net. Falls to the floor inside the 10-foot line. Tao comes crashing in but can't get to it. Great serve, Jacobson. This one to Tao. Good pass in system. Stadler goes outside. Gleason through the block. Picked up nicely in the back row. Middle attack coming. Tipped over. Munson goes down to get it. Stadler wants Sikora. Sikora down the line. We got a net violation on VCN. Point Northern Lights. That kill was a good one by Sikora anyway, so the net not a factor. Either way, point Northern Lights, and they now are down 1-4-5 with Sikora back at the service stripe. Sikora into the deep one, too deep into the one.